Yeah, welcome to another episode of Mrs. Z and Fifth with your host, Zacchaeus in the Fifth General. What up, Zacchaeus?
Hey, what's good? Good to be here. Good to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get into what we got to talk about today, man. We're gonna talk about a couple things.
Yes.
So Steve Harvey, we probably should do that first.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So let me make sure. Let's start off with what Steve Harvey did.
Yeah.
What I'll do, I'll get to the other story in a second. So I'm on IG just like you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we come across something, and Steve Harvey is having a sit down with Kamala Harris, right?
Yeah.
Current vice president, but also presidential candidate for the November election, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the clip and then we'll give our opinion. Let's get straight to the clip because I ain't even got time for all this foolishness. Let's go.
Start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions. That ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lob for her to dunk. Because they done a lot, man. But we see, I'm on this radio show, I'm hearing all these people talk about, I'm not voting if they not doing nothing for us. Listen to me. If you do not vote, the analytics will show they know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how we gonna ask for something next time? Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people. Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lob for her to dunk. Because they done a lot, man. But we see, I'm on this radio show and I'm hearing all these people talk about, I'm not voting if they not doing nothing for us. Listen to me. If you do not vote, the analytics will show they know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how we gonna ask for something next time? For y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me stop that. I'm gonna let you get your perspective, and I'm gonna fact check him. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I heard what he said, and you cannot. And I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
He's pushing the Kamala Harris vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot twist arm black people to vote if a candidate hasn't done anything for them.
Yeah.
You cannot twist arm or use bully tactics to push to get black people to vote. That's our opinion. That's our right not to vote. Mm-hmm. That's our right not to vote. You cannot, and especially 90 years voting Democratic and nothing has changed for black people as far as like resources, as far as something tangible to reach onto and grab onto. My thing is this, man. You cannot, it's like a scare tactic. If you don't vote, you get nothing. Well,
yeah.
What the question is, what have you got? Because the thing is that when it comes to, let's say, for example, protection and rights. Chinese got their protection and rights. Other ethnic groups got the protection and rights. Where's the black people? Where's the black people protection and rights?
Come on now.
Still getting killed by holding up a pot in the kitchen. Okay.
Ooh, come on now.
She's just holding the pot in the kitchen and she was killed. Was a girl in was City State? Yeah. She was murdered recently. That was recent.
Yeah.
No. So you cannot arm twist Steve Harvey. You cannot arm twist black folks to vote.
Yeah.
If 90 years of voting Democratic has gotten them nowhere.
Brother, you took the words right out of my mouth.
You got to be kidding me. Okay.
You said everything I wanted to say except for this one thing to actually help it out, right?
Go ahead.
You did great, because I was about to say that, because we all know that other groups ask for stuff and they're not told to hold their agenda, right?
Exactly.
We talked about this before. Okay. Here's the fact check for Steve Harvey. He said if we don't vote, we get nothing next time.
Right.
What he doesn't understand is that we've been doing that every year.
Exactly. Okay.
We've been voting without our wants and promises being met for years.
Yes.
We were told to do this with Obama. We were told just let him get in and then let him figure it out, and then he'll get to our issues eventually, right? And that fell flat. So black people are saying we're tired of falling for the okie doke.
Exactly.
Just because someone may look like us.
Right.
The thing is, like Kendrick Lamar said, they not like us.
and you're gonna hear a lot of black celebrities. You're gonna hear a lot of celebrities coming out saying vote for Kamala.
You're gonna hear it.
Yeah, but just wait till
the DNC. They're gonna have some debauchery on that stage. Oh God!
Ooh,
get ready, black folks. Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna have a show, a BET award show. Like,
right. She already had Megan Thee Stallion at a rally twerking for votes.
What?
Dang, I don't know who they're gonna have up there for the DNC. They might have freaking Lil Nas X up there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Listen. Steve wanted. Listen. I think it was. Listen. We're tired of voting for symbolism. We did that with Obama already. Because we black, we voted for him.
Yep.
Right now we need resources. Right now
we need tangibles.
We need tangibles. That's exactly tangibles, because cost of living is high, groceries is high. People we're still in inflation, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So, and as far as the black people financial status, we're still at the bottom of the barrel. We're still at the bottom of the barrel of the financial status. We're still at the bottom of the barrel. So the financial status. So we're still battling with people living check to check in America. What are we gonna do about that? I know she said she's gonna come up with some plan for that. Let's see. We're waiting and see. We need Steve Harvey. We need tangibles. We don't need a symbol. We don't need, oh, come on, yeah, she's a sister. She's black. Right now, we're in a situation where we need tangibles, resources. Okay. Yeah.
So, there's this narrative out there that, that black men don't want to vote for her because she's with a white man. No. May I bring people to this guy's attention? Robert Kennedy Jr., Robert Kennedy's son.
Yeah.
He had a agenda on his website when he was running during about a couple months ago, but he was running on a third party ticket as an independent. They won't let him on the Democrat ticket. You know why? because I found out that when they asked him about supporting reparations, he was the only one that said he actually supports reparations.
Wow.
Let me drop a bomb. Okay. Not only did he in this country support reparations for descendants of slaves of this nation, but he also supported other initiatives that would help black occupied neighborhoods, right? About certain job training. He had there was a policy that there was some money that he was going to put into to push for trades in the black community. Oh, that's actually great.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Hold on, Zacchaeus. Hold on. Okay. Because I am going to pass you the mic, but I want to put this in your attention. The reason why that is important is because once upon a time in our high schools, in our neighborhoods, we used to have home economics, woodshop class, mechanics class. Those used to be. Let's talk about Staten Island real quick. I know it's kind of going to get people. McKee High School.
Yes,
absolutely. Was in the part of Staten Island that we from, that region, that was very beneficial. So I'm just talking about that neighborhood, but I know across the nation that the pushing for trades thing as an alternative to college is that was something that was in schools, learning schools, our public schools and private schools, but definitely public schools. And a lot of those things, vocational schools, a lot of those things were taken out of the black community and also the white community too, not as well as heavily pronounced, but definitely. So that is important. Zacchaeus, go ahead, because I know you was going to speak on that.
Yes, and that's what I came up in a time when I was in junior high school in Staten Island, New York, when first came to Staten Island, that they had mechanics in school, carpentry, masonry. They had all these trade and cooking. I took up cooking in junior high school. I took up cooking, and I remember putting the bakes, learning how to make biscuits and learning how to mix biscuits and putting it in the oven and eating the biscuits in junior high school back in the 80s.
And think about it. Cooking is part of survival. It's not just about being a chef. Well, cooking is about being survival. And women typically dominated home ec, which is fine. Right. But that's beneficial to our communities and families.
Yes. Do you know, I'm going to just bring some
electricians too. Yeah, they had that as a trade school. Go ahead. Do
you know that the kids, young people in 2022, 2023, when I was working at a college dorms, didn't know, she actually caused the fire department to come. This young lady put she had foil paper, because she doesn't know nothing about cooking. She put foil paper over her food, and it caused and everybody knows that when you put foil paper in a microwave, it causes fire. She did that. Yeah. She did that because she had no idea about cooking.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And she did that. So my thing is this. I just brought her up. I didn't say her name, but I just brought her up as an example of why is needed.
Yeah.
These skills is just everyday living skills is needed.
Yeah.
Learning how to, like I always say this, and I think I did a recent video about this. Learning skills to pay the bills.
Yeah.
Because the degrees, all degrees is teach you is
how to be a better employee.
How to be a good employee. And they give you, and the employees pay you what they want to pay you.
Yeah.
But when you have the skills, when you gain skills and you go to trade school and you gain skills to pay the bills, you could become your own boss. You could run your own, you can be a neighborhood carpenter. How many people need plumbing in the neighborhood? How much people need carpentry?
You need that.
Yes. How much people need electrician, electrical tech in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I really value trade schools. Why? Because it's something that is a skill that you can have that for the rest of your life you can feed you yourself and your family.
construction. We like construction.
Yeah.
There's so many. Landscaping. There are so many things that are beneficial. And then push the entrepreneur route is okay. We're going to teach you these skills, but we're also going to teach you how to start businesses in these trades that you're learning in. And I support that 110%. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kennedy, Robert Kennedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would vote for him.
Those votes.
Yeah.
Right. And here's the thing. I would have definitely voted for him. And you know me, man. My thing is if you ain't rocking with us like you rocking with every other group, then you're not getting my vote.
That's right. That's right. Hello.
Now I'm gonna say this about Steve Harvey, because now I'm gonna go in on him. Pause. This is the same man that been pandering to women for years, right? And told Monique when she had her situation with the Netflix deal that when she said that she's about the integrity game, and then his response is, forget integrity. This is about the money game. The best thing you could do for poor people is not end up like one of them.
I beg your pardon.
Wow.
I beg your pardon.
Okay. So, and he stole that from some ignorant pastor that said, give me my stuff while I'm on the ground. I don't want no pie in the sky. The best thing you could do for black people, for poor people, is not end up like one of them. By and by. I forgot that guy's name, but that's where Steve Harvey really got that from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, he did all of that just for his show to get replaced by Kelly Clarkson. How about that?
Yeah.
That pandering got you nowhere. That huckabucking and tap dancing for white people, right, got you nowhere.
Nowhere.
And no disrespect to white people. That's not what I'm saying. But he was disrespecting his own people by doing that. And that's what I got a problem with.
Yeah, see?
You know what I'm saying? I love everybody, but I ain't about to disrespect my own for you. Get that.
Hello.
Okay? Because they wouldn't do that for us. But anyway.
No, yeah.
I want to move on because he's an idiot.
Yeah.
So I'm on the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some ladies are upset about something. Not all, but some. I'll give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me pull this up. Because, ladies and gentlemen, for those on the audio, I'm pulling up video. So those who are on the audio only, but on the YouTube, on our video, you'll see exactly what I'm looking at. I'm going to pull this article up on the screen. This article is by AtlantaBlackStar.com. This is talking about Richard Lawson and Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles is Beyonce's mother, for those who've been living under a rock.
Yeah.
Zacchaeus, look at this headline. Can you read that headline for me?
Of course. Why does she have to pay him? Tina Knowles forced to pay ex-husband Richard Lawson amid finalized divorce. Here's a complete breakdown. Okay, now let's read it. After a year of separation, Tina Knowles and actor Richard Lawson's divorce is now being reported to have been finalized. The split, which involved dividing substantial assets between the two of them, saw Beyonce's mother agreeing to a final settlement of over $250,000 to her now second ex-husband. The first one was Matthew. Yeah.
Knowles was previously married to Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, for over 30 years before Lawson, who was previously married to his first wife, actress Denise Gordy, for over a decade. The two have no children together. Here we go. In touch reports that they have obtained court documents that revealed that Lawson, who was married to Knowles for 8 years, is prohibited from disclosing any family secrets involving her celebrity daughters, grandchildren, or their spouses, especially to the press. The couple, Wednesday, 2015, officially separated. Oh, they wedded in 2015, but they officially separated in July 25th of 2023. Oh, dang, they've been separated for a year.
For a year, yo.
With Knowles filing for divorce the very next day, she cited irreconcilable differences. Oh, Lord. Claiming the marriage has suffered irredeemable breakdown, whatever the heck that means. and that it was impossible for the two to remain in the same household. Throughout their marriage, the couple amassed hundreds of thousands of dollars in community property, which has required equitable division. As part of the settlement, the Divorce in Black actor awarded 2021 Cadillac Escalade, all expenses associated with it, several bank and retirement accounts, all funds owned to Richard Lawson Studios, any royalties earned or creative works developed during their union. Additionally, he retained full rights of his studio, artwork, jewelry, clothing, and his SAG pension plan. Thank God. Knowles, on the other hand, received a 2018 Tesla and a 2020 Bentley, both obtained during their marriage. She also gets to keep the LA home, a property in Texas, all furniture and pension possession jewelry, her personal retirement accounts, and all earnings she accumulated post-separation. Tina Knowles settles her divorce. Richard Lawson agreed to pay a one-time lump sum of $300,000. In the divorce negotiations, Knowles also retains the rights to a matriarch book deal with Penguin Random House, a 1% stake in Kirby Beauty Management, and all artwork in her possession. While it seems like she is keeping a lot, the hairstylist and salon owner is also digging into her pocketbook to close out the union. In addition to agreeing to cover all outstanding balances on their credit cards, any household expenses, likely home stays shared together. The house, Darion matriarch has been ordered to pay Lawson $300,000 of a one-time payment. Interestingly, neither party will receive spousal support. Okay. One aspect of the agreement and the drew significant attention was the non-disparagement clause, which prevents either party from speaking negatively about one another, each other, about the other or their families. Another clause specifically protects the privacy any current or future grandchildren. This ensures the details about the lives of their three children and Texas Hold'em singer, her billionaire husband, Jay-Z, well, they're talking about Beyonce, including Grammy-winning daughter Blue Ivy, remain private. Tina Knowles, okay. I think that's all I need to read.
Yeah.
I think people get the picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies, relax. It's a one-time alimony payment.
One time
of $300,000. That's nothing to Miss Tina.
Yeah, one time.
The Knowles family already come. Here's the thing that people don't know: the Knowles family had money before Beyonce became a billionaire. Right? The parents have gotten more wealth off of the success of the Destiny's Child and Beyonce's career. Right? They both managed her career. Richard Lawson has his own money. He's an actor. I don't know what he's worth, but that's why he only got $300,000.
Right.
And there's no spousal support because both of them have money. And going off of what they said, this brother owns movie studios and stuff like that. He's accomplished.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Tina didn't just marry some regular she didn't marry a average 9-to-5 guy.
Right.
Nothing wrong with an average 9-to-5 guy, but Tina did not marry that type of man. And because Tina was the breadwinner, that's why she had to pay. So that's why she had to pay him. Atlanta Black Star. It pays the cost to be the boss. I mean, I'm just saying, we as men been told that.
No, over and over again. Yeah.
Where was that same energy when men was paying? Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is a beautiful segue into the next thing I'm about to play. I can't wait, but we're going to talk about it. Go ahead, Zacchaeus.
Yeah, exactly. So there was on a hissy fit, man. Some of the ladies, man, about her. They thought that Tina Knowles had to pay $300,000 a month. No,
that's what they first thought. Yeah, but it's a one time. Well, they didn't. They read the headline. They didn't read the article.
Right.
That's why.
Right.
Which is most people on the internet.
Yeah, most people just read the headline and that's it. They scroll up. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Most people react off of the headlines, or if it's like audio or video, it's a sound bite.
Yeah.
And then they make a whole diatribe,
with that
soliloquy off of that and run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I want to get into this, not to get into the business of their marriage, because we don't know the business of their marriage.
No.
But I recall a certain clip. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Because people said, ooh, that brother looked hurt after Tina said that. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There was this show, I think it was called Black Love. Good show, right? It was on it was on the OWN network. It's like a documentary about black couples and their marriage, celebrity black couples.
Yeah.
And they're sitting up there,
Yeah, talking about their relationship, yeah.
Talking about their relationship, right?
Mm-hmm,
and she was talking, and that, here we go. Let's see. Hopefully it's just a clip and not a long commentary, because you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
When you open up something, right?
Yeah.
You click on a video and it's somebody else talking, not the actual clip,
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can get it. Here we go. Okay, I got the clip. Although this is some commentary, some there too, so I had to kind of move forward a little bit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me pull this up. Let's put this on a Summer Jam screen. For those who don't know, that's a Hot 97 terminology.
Yeah.
All right. Man, look at this. Oh, this thing is loading slow. Come on, man. This thing was just playing, and I don't want to do that circle stuff. Come on, B.
This time around, I'm trying to be a wife first. Not all the time, because it's not always possible, and sometimes I am a mother first. But
ladies, that's another mistake right there.
Oh, shoot. See, here we go with this commentary. All right, let me pull up a better video.
Yeah.
Let me go. All right. I'm gonna get a different clip, Zacchaeus, but go ahead if you want to speak more about it. I'm gonna pull up a better clip of this, okay?
Yeah. We don't know the depth of their relationship, but I didn't even know that it was separated for a whole year.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes you want to get in depth, you got to just do your research and read the whole article.
Yeah.
Read the whole, instead of reading this, the caption, the headline, read the whole article. Yeah. Read the whole article. And when it comes to relationships, they go ups and down, but when it comes to
Well, that irreconcilable. Let me talk about that, right? Thank you.
Irreconcilable. Yes, irreconcilable differences. What?
That's a cop out. I keep hearing that.
Yeah.
You know, but that's due to a law that was passed that says that you could just divorce without any like really real documented proof. You could just divorce, right?
Right.
So that's why you have irreconcilable differences. And then it says irredeemable, whatever it said. You know what I mean? The other word. You know what I mean? And like, I don't know if there was any infidelity or anything, because that's usually why people would divorce, right? It could, or money. Money's actually number one. Yeah, money's over cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well, money's number two. Irreconcilable differences is number one on the divorce chart, and infidelity is like number three, and then money's two. Yeah, so money's before infidelity.
Right.
And I think that's because what happens is, infidelity may happen in some marriages, but then, what happens is they forgive each other and they move on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's the thing. You know what I mean? But you notice in the beginning, she said, this time I'm trying to be this time in my marriage, I'm trying to focus on being a wife.
Yes.
She said, because before I was just focusing on the children. Right. Now, Zacchaeus, we know the order of marriage according to the Bible, right? It's God, man, women, and child.
And child, yes.
So that was the mistake right there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was the mistake right there. So let me go.
Yeah.
Dog, it's hard to find a clip with just this, man. Oh my God.
I think you just have to play a small clip.
I think I'm able to find it better now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see. I think I got it. Here we go. All right, now I can play this part of the clip. Okay. Because this is what I wanted you to hear. People saw this and thought, ooh, that marriage is in trouble. All right, let's let it play.
The type of man I wanted, I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, he has a lot of the qualities. No. He has a lot of the qualities that I love. We're having a really good time. I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women, ladies.
That brother hurt, yo.
Yes, he is.
Let me go back. Yeah. That brother is hurt.
I know the actor. He's a good actor.
Man, that brother is hurt here. Hold on. Let me. Oh, Jesus. And she doubled down on it, too. Let's see. I'm going to play this again. That was kind of quick.
I envisioned the type of man I wanted. I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But, he has a lot of the qualities. No. He has a lot of...
You see her face? No.
The qualities that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women, ladies.
Wow. So...
The look.
I know some people are going to say, yo, Jesus. I know some people are going to say, what's the big deal, Fifth? Nobody's perfect. That's not the point.
Right.
I think in their personal conversation, I think they may have had a talk, and he probably said that his wife was perfect for him. And she might have said at one point privately, yeah, you're the perfect man for me. Not that you're the perfect person, but you're perfect enough for me.
For me.
Right?
For me. Yeah, right.
And that's why his reaction was, oh no. And then she was like, no. That brother was hurt. You saw his reaction.
I seen his face. Yes.
So people saw that and they said, ooh, that marriage is in trouble.
Yeah. He's like, uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Zach? He is.
You know what? And so sometimes we get, miscommunication. Sometimes it happens, man. I mean, because he probably said that, she's just perfect for me, and he misunderstood, and he just misunderstood. I guess he misunderstood what she was saying. I guess I guess she meant to say that nobody's perfect, or nobody's perfect, but it's just right for him. And he felt, it's like he was like taken back by that comment. He said, see his face, his reaction says it all.
Oh man.
His reaction says it all, man. He was like,
that brother.
What did you just say? What? His reaction, if the cameras were turned off, he would have said that. I thought I was a perfect one for you. Wait a minute, I'm not? Excuse you? It's like, am I missing something here? But it's sad to see that they wind up in divorce. That was sad. That's sad, man. That's sad. Because I remember the first time when she first met him, and she first started dating him and everything like that, and started going. And I guess they showed a little bit on TV. They showed a little bit that when they got together. And I said, okay, it looks like for fire, it looks like they're gonna last for a long time. But let's get into unreconcilable differences. Yes. And what does it mean? And what does it mean? Now, irreconcilable differences mean that you may have different views. Mm-hmm. You may have different views, and she may have a different view than you may have a different view, and you just don't see eye to eye with the view. I mean, you just can't come to a place of compromise.
Right.
And to me, certain things can be compromised. Certain things could be workable, if you know what I mean. Certain things could be worked out. They don't have to just come to divorce. That should not always be the end all do all, divorce. Mm-hmm. Certain things can be worked out. Certain things you can't work out, and certain things. Some people get divorced over the smallest things. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
They can say irreconcilable differences. Oh, I don't like when he leaves the toilet seat up. Oh, I don't like when he breathes. He snores too heavy. Oh, yeah.
He chew his food too loud.
Too loud. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't like. Oh man, I'm not. We lay in the bed together, and I am not satisfied. Stuff like that.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Yikes.
Yeah. Or she doesn't make me happy. Oh, he doesn't make me happy. That's
but men don't typically. When men get divorced.
We don't say happy. We don't say the women usually say.
No, I'm saying we don't typically use the irreconcilable differences as a clause for us to get a divorce, though.
No.
Men don't typically use that. That's typically, and I would say almost always and most expected is a woman.
No, who's quickest to get? No, let's look at the statistics here. Let's look at the statistics.
Yeah.
Women file for divorce more than men.
Yep.
At a higher rate.
Almost 75, above 70% at least, right? Around that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Higher rate more than men. Higher rate.
Yep.
Because remember, ladies are emotional. Mm-hmm. And when you're emotional, and sometimes people make decisions off of their emotions.
Yeah.
You're emotional. Oh, I'm not feeling this way. Oh, he doesn't do it for me no more. Oh, the spark is gone. Oh, we're not, he don't do it for me no more. He doesn't make me happy. He don't make me happy. Waiting for somebody to make them happy. Oh, he don't make me happy anymore. He don't do it for me anymore. And some people continue to live that life of waiting for somebody to swoop them off their feet like Superman and make them happy. And what they file divorce, the term that they use is unreconcilable differences. There was no cheating involved. No, it's just that the excitement is not there anymore. The emotionalism is not there anymore. So therefore, they use the term irreconcilable differences. Yeah. Yeah. And that's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah. But also the thing is that the divorce could be other things, but they'll use the irreconcilable differences clause to just end the divorce as quick as possible. Because if you say I want a divorce because of infidelity, you have to prove that.
You're right.
So I can think of a case. remember there was this couple, or they became a couple, but they both cheated in their marriages. I think it was TJ Holmes and the other woman. They work on, I think it was Extra or Access Hollywood, one of them shows.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And they're in a relationship now, but they were both married to their significant others. They both cheated. And the other TV host, her husband, he got a private investigator and caught the TJ and the other woman in the act.
Oh,
let me get their name, because this is just embarrassing. TJ Holmes, and what's the other chick name? And it became a big deal because the woman's white and he black.
Right.
Amy Roebuck.
Oh, Roebuck. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Are they still together? Well, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
But they were working together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, TJ used to work for CNN. But they were working together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think what it was is that people saw that and was like, hey, I know you guys are friends and all, but y'all chemistry look a little personal. Like y'all really and people kind of looked at that and thought, hey man, this is inappropriate because, married,
Right.
Y'all both married, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, And so that's where the proof is. So the irreconcilable differences is just, hey, you did this, and then now when it's time to prove it, you can't. So you just say, look, but both people have to agree to that. So that would mean that when she filed,
right,
he would have to agree that that's the basis that they're divorcing on, is irreconcilable differences. So that this divorce could be swift and quick. And they could just, whatever they want to agree to, they can agree to. She had her career before him. He had a career before her. And this is why they got the split that they did. But the thing is that you noticed in the article, it said that Tina's still leaving with a lot on the table. So it's not like she had to give up. But the only reason why there was a give up of anything was because essentially she is the breadwinner. That's it.
Yeah,
and
that's it. Yeah.
I think that $300,000 is to cover any other things and debts and stuff. Because remember, it said that they had maxed out credit cards. Here's another thing, man. People out there do not be envy of the rich, because even the rich have debt.
Oh yeah, a lot of that. Yes.
Right? I'll drop a bomb on that.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing if you got money like that and you got maxed out credit cards?
Exactly. Yeah.
So just because someone is rich doesn't mean they're not going to still not have irresponsible spending.
Right. Yeah.
So that $300,000 is probably just to cover certain things, not necessarily a lifestyle.
Right.
That brother, he's good on the money. He do whatever he want. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you saw all of that. She got to keep all the homes.
Yeah.
He's not taking a house he not getting a house.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, you got to keep all the homes. Yeah.
So the ladies were upset because, like I said, they didn't read the article. They just read that she had to pay alimony. Right. But this alimony is not monthly. It's on a one lump sum, because obviously Tina got the $300,000 to give it. It's only when you don't have that $300 a month that you got to do that. Similar to Mary J. Blige situation. If I'm not mistaken, Mary J. Blige and Kelly Clarkson, when they had their divorces from their men, they had to pay it out in parts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And shout outs to to Kelly Clarkson, because look, she working.
Right.
And Mary working too, doing albums and on Power. So I mean, they both working. They both working, to get that, out the way, because for decades, eons, and to this day, that it's always been the men paying.
Right.
We didn't hear a soul.
Nope.
No.
Not a soul.
Perfect segue. You got anything you want to say? Because I got a perfect segue coming up right now.
No, we can swing to. I think we can swing to the next segue.
There we go. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been waiting to play this. Oh, I've been waiting. Let's go.
A trend of women dating down, which means, you know, a man who
dating down. Really?
All right, listen, it was in the prompt, right?
Really? Who wrote that?
I mean, who I say all that?
Jeez.
Disgruntled. This is just the reality of it. So women, you know, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. Mm-hmm. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Right. Go ahead, doctor.
All right.
Come on, brother.
So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, you know, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one. Right. You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
I hate that. Yeah.
What is that about? It wasn't called dating down.
Right.
Yeah.
Breadwinners and all that. It's called down. Now it's dating down.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have a feeling though that some of the issue here is that it may be the psyche of the men that when they make less, they are insecure and it can affect the relationship. This report is about the
women complaining about the fact that now I got to get a guy.
So I guess my question would be, so are these women expecting the men to cover everything? They want those breadwinners, so they...
That's what it sounds like to me by this particular study. I have to date down now. Mm-hmm. What is that? You wanted to make more money? You make more money? What's the if there's a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. Mm-hmm. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money. Right. You know, are you going to find many men out there that makes as much as you do?
And my point is, so now you're going to, because we hear so much about women that are like, oh, there's nobody out there. There's no one out there. I can't find love. I'm getting too old. Now you're going to sacrifice the fact that you could find that love because the man's not making that much money. And you're going to date down?
All right. No, they're robbing us. I have a feeling this is going to be our morning rush extra.
I can do bad by myself.
Left to say. All right, time now, 5:11. Let's get to what's ahead.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
One more time. Look at that face, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that face. That is the face of attitude,
entitlement,
non-cooperation, entitlement,
and delusional,
and downright delusion. Yeah, I don't know why my sounds is tripping right now when I should. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that face right there. I'm gonna keep it right there for a second.
Yeah, keep it right there for a second. Yeah, quick second.
Now,
attitude.
Now,
okay.
Now look at this woman, right?
Yeah.
It's a shame she got to put on that face because I actually think she's a beautiful woman.
Right.
Until we see that attitude, then it's not so beautiful anymore.
Right. Dating down.
Now, I'm going to play the clip again. And I'm going to play and stop because there's some points that I want to get at. All right? Let's do this again.
All right.
They are seeing a trend of women dating down, which means, you know, a man who...
dating down.
Really?
All right, listen, it was in the prompt, right?
Really? Who wrote that?
I mean, who I say all that.
Jeez.
Number one, here's where she's wrong. First of all, where is this a trend? That's not a trend.
Yeah.
And first of all, dating down is a disrespectful term, right? Hypergamy is claimed as dating up.
Right.
Hypogamy is dating is quote unquote dating below your social status, right?
Right.
So here's the thing, right? Let me make sure I have it right. Okay. Yes, I said it right. Hypergamy is marrying up, right? Hypogamy is marrying down. Hypogamy is what the man typically does for marriage, because for the most part, he's not caring about how much a woman makes when he gets married, right? That's been going on for eons, because because at some point, there was a point where women could not, well, white women that is, couldn't have jobs, right?
Yes.
Slave women always had to work, free labor, but hey,
right. Yeah.
Nobody wants to talk about that, right?
Right.
So while it was a flex for women, while it's a flex for women to say that they're dating a man who's higher, right?
Yeah.
It's not a flex for the man, right?
Right.
So nobody had a problem with that, right? So now, when you fought for equality, congratulations. Ladies, you fought for equality. Congratulations. If I have a daughter, I'm happy for that, right? My daughter can make the playing field is being more level now, right?
Right.
Depending on the job she does. Because she not gonna be working on oil rigs. So men will always make more than women, because there are jobs that we will do that women refuse not to. Not that they're not allowed to, but because they will not do so in mass.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So that's why the brother said, oh, so now it's dating down. Because when we was doing, we wasn't calling it dating down.
Right.
And she said it was a trend. No, ladies and gentlemen, that's not a trend, realistically, where women are dating men who are making less money than them. That's not a trend. It's not an overwhelming trend. It's not a majority. It's a minority.
It's a minority.
Okay?
And it's not a trend, no.
Now, I'll play some more.
Disgruntled. This is just the reality of it. So women, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
Let's stop it right there. There's nothing wrong with what she just said right there.
Right.
I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
Okay. The thing is, when because we could multitask as men, we have been known to chase our dreams and still get married.
Yes.
Right. We'll have a woman with us. Right.
Right.
When we're on the way up.
Right.
But according to her, you can't have no man with you when you on the way up. That's what she's basically saying about the trend. Right. So we're going to hold off on this. We're going to hold off on that. And then when we're ready, then we'll see if we can get that man that makes what we make or more. Here's the problem, ladies. When you get to that status, you're not the proposer. So you don't get to now come out and pick the man at the finish line as opposed to the man who ran the race, who struggled, who took blood, sweat, years, and tears. He's the proposer. Yeah. And when he gets to the finish line, he gets to pick what he picks, not you. Now, with that being said, lady on the news channel, and by the way, Zacchaeus, this is the disrespect we've been talking about for years. This is being talked about on national television. I mean, well, it could be local television on a news network, but could you imagine if there was a report where the man was talking about, what we got to pick from, the women of old are not the women of today, and you know what I'm saying? This is dating. This is the dating down or whatever. Like they would never let a man get up there and talk that talk. You know what I'm saying?
No,
never.
No.
Now he's responding to the report. Thank God, the two men on the panel. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong. And I'll talk more, but let me play the rest of the clip.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Go ahead, doctor.
All right. So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal and because you're dating down.
I hate that.
What is that about? It wasn't called dating down.
Right.
Yeah.
When men were the breadwinners and all that. It's called now it's dating down.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have a feeling, though, that some of the issue here is that it may be the psyche of the men that when they make less, they are insecure and it can
this
affect their
report is
relationship.
about the women complaining about the fact that
they don't
now
have,
I got to get
so,
a guy.
I guess my question would be, so are these women?
Let me stop it right there. Why is the first thought of a woman when men make less than a woman that when he dates her now, he's insecure? So, ladies, if your man is making more than you, are you insecure?
No. You're not insecure at all.
Go ahead, Zacchaeus, it makes you think, right?
Yeah, they're not insecure at all. I never heard a woman say, he makes more than me, and I feel so insecure. they got some men that they they got some guys that complain about that. And they got some guys that don't mind that. Don't mind if, my woman makes more than me. Hey, we just pool our money together. She makes more than me, then all the power to her. I support her. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, but no, because you're dating me and I make 50, 60K a year, 70K a year, 80K a year. So now because you make tremendous a whole lot more. So now you're dating down. But excuse you?
Yeah.
Dating down?
You notice how
I don't like that term dating down.
you notice how the report is about the women not being happy about them making more than their man, right?
Right.
But years ago, didn't women say that they were upset because they wasn't making the same money that their man was making?
Yes.
That sounds very hypocritical. I might add. Because I thought y'all wanted to make what men made. I thought that's what y'all wanted.
Right.
So now it's a problem. Right. And still, most of you don't make that anyway. So for the average woman, I don't know who they surveyed. Because for the average woman, that's not true.
Right.
So I don't get it. I'll play some more because when it comes to us, we got to be insecure. But when it comes to them, they're never insecure.
Right.
Here we go.
Women expecting the men to cover everything. They want those breadwinners. So that's
what it sounds like to me by this particular study. I have to date down now. Mm-hmm. What is that? You wanted to make more money. You make more money. What's if there is a responsibility with making more money? First of all, I don't believe in any of it. Mm-hmm. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it. You wanted to make more money. Right. Are you going to find many men out there that makes as much as you do?
And my point is, so now you're going to, because we hear so much about women that are like, oh, there's nobody out there. There's no one out there. I can't find love. I'm getting too old. Now you're going to sacrifice the fact that you could find that love because the man's not making that much money and you're going to date down.
All right.
Listen closely.
They're robbing us. I have a feeling this is going to be our
Listen closely. This is going to be kind of quick.
morning rush extra.
I could do bad by myself.
Oh, she said I could do bad by myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I could do bad by myself. What? Which one are you looking for? Are you looking for I would ask her. You looking for the money bag or you looking for love? Which one are you looking for?
Zacchaeus, you know what she's looking for.
Oh yeah, the bag. She want the man with the bag, and I haven't heard anything about compatibility, integrity.
No.
You're not gonna hear that. Not from her.
Integrity. What the heck?
That don't exist in her.
Integrity. When you want money, you ain't caring about integrity.
Exactly. That's out. Exactly. Yeah. It's no. She don't care. That's out the door. Peace. The term peace is out the door. None of that matters. All she wants is listen. When she said that, when she came up with that term, dating down. Well, it's like, well, who made you? I mean, dating down. Listen, if with that kind of mentality, if men hear this video, no, I'm talking about men that have good head on their shoulders. Men with integrity that have a good head on their shoulders. They will not date her. No. They would. Not even the man with the bag would date her. Because he'll say, he said, dating down. Excuse you?
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
You want to hear something?
Yeah.
Four people on that network, right?
Yes.
Four are married. Yes. Four people. Three of them are married.
Right.
Guess out of that four, who's not married?
The one that's called the girl that came with the term called the woman that came with the term called dating down. She's single. She ain't married. That's not even a wild guess. That's just we just know who was single. It's easy to point out who is single.
Yeah, well, she's the only one who said I could do bad all by myself. You know what, ma'am? I believe you.
Yeah.
Yes, you're gonna do bad all by yourself.
We got him.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me talk to ladies real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I mean this in all love.
Yes,
I love women, man. I can't imagine a world without women, man. So
listen, that won't be. Yeah.
Ladies, the other news host, the other news anchor, he said, what we're hearing women say that there's no good men out there, that they can't find any love, and they'll say this when, because they're too this, they're too this. He said, then when they get older, he said, now you're going to miss out on that man. And now your years have gone by, your best years. Although he didn't say that, but I know what he meant. Years gone by, and all because the man made a little bit of coins under you. Now that man's not good enough. Can you imagine how many women, can you imagine how many children would not be here today if men had that same attitude about women who made less than them?
Exactly. It will be extinct. Seriously, yeah. That's a fact.
You know why they call this dating down? Because it's a problem if we do it, but it's cool if they do.
Oh yeah.
Zach, here's any last words? We're gonna end the program.
One thing I gotta say is that when you come with attitudes and come with arrogant attitudes, I'm talking to the they may single dudes too. I'm also talking to the single women too. That's still single and still searching for someone out there, but the first thing you can think about is the bag. That's the very first thing. That's on top of the list. That's important and that has its place. But you lose out on your blessing if that's the only and solely thing you're thinking about. I'm going to repeat myself again. You lose out on your blessing if money is the only thing on your mind. Yep.
Zach here's. I want to share this with you. We'll do a quick back and forth and we'll go. I hate the fact that out of all people on that news panel, that it was the sister who said I could do bad all by myself. I hate that imagery.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hurting our community, man. That attitude is hurting our community.
Yes. Yes.
I don't believe every sister thinks like that, but that is something that has been spoon-fed to us in a feminist way.
Yes. Yes.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
So, sister, please humble yourself and repent, and you will get a good man.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
See, and I also want men and women to pay attention to this. Just because someone made to society look aesthetically attractive doesn't mean that what's on the inside of them is attractive too. That is very unpleasant attitude and demeanor that professional woman has displayed publicly.
Yes.
I don't think she realized how bad that's going to cost her with a man that she's going to actually want to be with. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more clip I got to play. We got to get out of here because that mentality leads to this kind of woman down the line. Oh, I cannot go without playing this. I'm so sorry. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe we almost got up out of here without me forgetting this clip. Oh, this is so important because I'm trying to prevent that. I'm trying to prevent so that I could do better by myself attitude and all that type of stuff. I want to speak against that mentality so that she doesn't end up like this woman here. Because to the accomplished women, I don't want you to become this. I don't want this to happen to you. Let's get into it. You're gonna recognize who this is as soon as you see Zacchaeus. Watch this. Ladies, please don't become this. But the ones that say I could do bad all by myself who will accomplish. God bless your accomplishments, but please don't become this kind of woman. Because then it'll be too late.
Speaking of dating, I heard you had a little interesting episode with a dating app. Tell us about that.
Oh my God. I signed up for this app and I thought you had to pay for it. And it was a lot of money per week. And I was like, I don't feel right having to pay to meet a man. Later, I'm on my phone and I hadn't deleted it. And $6,000 later.
No.
Yes. And I didn't meet a soul, by the way. It was awful. No. I mean, it was just disastrous. So make sure you get off the apps. Not one day, because I didn't feel right. So the minute I signed up, I was like, I don't want to do this. And then $6,000 later. Okay, that's a lot of money.
That's a heck of a date.
Yeah. No date.
You know, and speaking of dating, I heard you had a little interesting episode with a dating app. Tell us about that.
Oh my God. I signed up for this app and I thought you had to pay for it. And it was a lot of money per week. And I was like, I don't feel right having to pay to meet a man. So I get off the app and months later, I'm on my phone and I hadn't deleted it. And $6,000 later.
No.
Yes. And I didn't meet a soul, by the way. It was awful. No. I mean, it was just disastrous. So make sure you get off the apps. Not one day, because I didn't feel right. So the minute I signed up, I was like, I don't want to do this. And then $6,000 later. Okay, that's a lot of money.
That's a heck of a date.
Yeah. No date.
You know.
Wow, Garcelle Beauvais.
Beauvais. Ladies and gentlemen, she said, I don't feel right I don't want to have to pay to meet a man. Ladies, men do this all the time. Now you know how we feel.
$6,000.
We don't pay an app. Yeah, we may not pay an app $6,000 later, but at some point when we run up our bill and how much we invested in a girl that over time, and then you do your mathematics and you're like, dang, I've spent $6,000 on this woman at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, or I spend $6,000 on this woman.
To get a connection.
Yeah.
Men pay it and they don't meet a soul. She said she didn't meet a soul. This was a high-end dating app. This wasn't like Tinder or Bumble, right?
Right.
It was one of the dating apps that you meet professionals, professional, because obviously Garcelle don't want to date no average cat. Get out of here.
No, she don't.
No. This is from the Jamie Foxx show. She ain't doing that.
Nah. Ain't gonna happen.
For the sister who was on the news network,
mm-hmm.
if she don't meet nobody and she want a man so bad, she gonna find herself on an app like that. That's what I'm trying to prevent. That's why I played that video just now.
Yeah, see? Mm-hmm.
Now, Garcelle used to be married. To her credit, Garcelle was married before.
Oh.
And I never heard Garcelle say, I don't need no man.
Right.
Now, I do recall her having a problem with submitting to her husband.
Mm-hmm.
She was a guest host on The Real one time, and she said that she had a problem with submitting to her husband because Jeannie Mai said right before she married Young Jeezy that she was going to be biblically submissive to her husband. So Garcelle did have a problem with that. So that tells me in her marriage, she wasn't cooperative.
Nope.
And now you get on an app where you want to date high-end men, and you had to pay a membership to be a part of this app because it costs to be the boss, right? James Brown already told you.
That's right.
So I do not want sisters like the sister who said I could do a bad all by myself to end up in a Garcelle Beauvais situation. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have no more to say.
Yep.
Zacchaeus, close out the show.
Yes. So if you don't want to, if you always thinking about money is always on your mind and always picking who makes the most money, you may wind up in an act and have to pay $6,000 later. Okay.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna get up out of here. As long as you know what, I don't mind these topics, but overall, I like to have fun.
Yeah.
But overall, as long as the message is, man, we got to do better, man. We do.
Yeah.
We got to do better. We got to start loving each other, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hate that these are the things that dominate our the thinking of our ladies and gentlemen out there, specifically in our communities at Kias.
Yeah.
But for everyone else, I hate that too for the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know the rest of the world doesn't think like that. This is still technically a minority. It's not a majority.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's really not a majority of people.
Right.
And social media, although this was a news show first, we got to keep in mind this was on TV first before it hit social media. But the conversation is on social media, and I just want to say that social media is just a microcosm of what's going on in the world. So it's a piece.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, shares and streams amplify it, but minority of women don't think like the people we mentioned, and minority of men, majority of men, we love our women. That's just the point. I don't care what people say.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not everybody, but yes, we got to do better.
Yeah.
We really got to do better. We got to stop saying, because I never heard a man say I could do bad all by myself. Not on a major scale. I've heard men say I'd rather be single than to deal with the problems. Yes. I've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even I've said that. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Because I prioritize peace over anything.
Right.
And if peace is going to extend my singlehood, fine.
Right.
But I will never say I could do bad all by myself. I don't want to do bad by myself.
Right. Hello.
Not bad.
Not bad.
And I don't want women to feel that they could do bad all by themselves.
Right.
Because once you say that and declare and decree that over your life, yeah, exactly. You will do bad
all by yourself. Hello.
We don't want that. That's not fun.
No.
And the Bible says that it's not good for man to live by bread alone.
That's right.
So I will create for him a helper.
A helpmate, yes.
Which was Eve. So even God don't want this.
Right. It's good for he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So,
and obtains favor from the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Zacchaeus, let them know I'll go first. Y'all can reach me at the Fifth General, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, TikTok, Fifth General TV. Get at me. Zacchaeus, where can they reach you?
You reach me on Zacchaeus at Zacchaeus Music on Instagram, Wayne Backus Gospel on Instagram, also on TikTok, Wayne Backus Zacchaeus on TikTok. Holla at me, Facebook, Wayne Backus 167 on Facebook as well. Holla at me, yes. Mm-hmm.
What's your YouTube channel again? My bad, fam.
My YouTube channel is Zacchaeus Gospel Music. Zacchaeus Gospel Soca 5521. Zacchaeus Gospel Soca 5521.
Right. Make sure you subscribe to the video portion. To get the video portion of Mrs. Ian Fifth, you have to subscribe to Fifth General TV on YouTube. Mm-hmm. For those who are just listening on audio. So anyway, we're gonna get up out of here. This was a great episode of Mrs. Ian Fifth. Mm-hmm. Peace, and we'll see you next time.